Hello, and welcome to Stasis Pod, the Transformers Robots in Disguise podcast. Today we'll be discussing the adventures of Optimus Prime and the Car Brothers as they fight Megatron and his Predacons. Is that right?
Yeah, this is the one with the comic book that's not as good as More Than Meets the Eye.
Oh, right.
Oh no, I've woefully ill-prepared. I got the wrong memo. I watched all of the stuff on Netflix for Siege. Oh no, nothing but robots on Cybertron wiggling their abs.
Nothing but robots on Cybertron doing this voice the whole time.
Nothing but misery on Cybertron. I still hold by my my theory that them not using vehicle modes very much wasn't so much a budgetary thing as because driving seems like a lot of fun, and they couldn't have the characters seem like they were having fun.
Oh yeah, I lied. I haven't actually seen any of Siege yet. I'm just going on happy memories of the War for Cybertron games where driving was one of the most fun things in that game.
Exactly. Well, I will not spoil it for you, and I will also not do the thing I did to a bunch of my
spoil.
I won't do the thing I did to a bunch of my coworkers after I saw Infinity War, where I said I was making up spoilers and actually telling them spoilers.
I mean, I know one of the biggest spoilers involves a cape. That sounds ridiculous.
The cape is pretty great. Yeah, we are basically going to be talking about I would say probably the actual polar opposite of Siege would be rescue bots, but this is at least like a degree closer towards the middle, but still way on the other end of mood and tone from Siege.
It's colorful,
let's just say if,
set on Earth.
Let's say Rescue Bots is Spider-Man. This series is like maybe the Scarlet Spider, and then Siege is Venom.
Yes. Siege.
I would have gone through a different comic, but I would have gone like Rescue Bots is Spider-Man. This is the '90s X-Men, and I guess Siege is. Well, I would say HBO's Spawn, but that was actually good.
Siege is that one comic series where Spider-Man, an aged Spider-Man kills Mary Jane via radioactive bodily fluids.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, it is. I don't know. I feel like that at that point we're getting closer to that really horrible prose novel that they put out that talked about how Spike was banging Carly in Bumblebee's backseat.
Oh, wait, what? The live action ones. I think we're talking about the ones that actually were set pre-war. What were they?
Oh, the
Escalation? No,
those were the comics. I know the ones you're talking. They're sort of in they're in continuity with this. Believe it or not.
I thought they were in continuity with the War for Cybertron games.
Yeah, the War for Cybertron games are in continuity with this.
But
technically,
it sounds very different.
What I'm talking about was in continuity with the IDW, or not the IDW, the Dreamwave comics.
Right,
so.
The Keepers trilogy. Those.
Yes.
Nobody read those.
I read them all. At the time, and that was when I was working at a used bookstore, and I would describe them to other people there as being the worst thing of any kind I have ever read, and that includes an embarrassingly long run of Punisher 2099.
Ooh.
I have read better menus.
Nobody wants to.
But no, I think one of those books is Exodus, the more recent ones. One of them is Exodus. The others all have names that are like Exodus. Maybe one is Exile.
Yeah, those are the ones that have that pirate lion guy who I bought the toy of for no reason.
They were really trying to make that guy a thing.
Yeah.
And he was not a thing.
I feel like Aaron was really into wanting to make that guy a thing.
I think he was supposed to be a thing in one of the MMOs that never came out, or only came out in China or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were going to be a third faction, but those never really happened. So
Yes.
that wolf guy, he got a toy at least. It's kind of a cool toy. I don't remember his damn name, but he's cool.
The point is, we are still firmly in the aligned timeline.
Yes. So this is in continuity with Rescue Bots, which we were talking about earlier, and will eventually cross over with it.
It is in continuity with Prime.
Yes.
And immediately crosses over with it by virtue of having Bumblebee.
That's right. So this is the first episode, pilot, part 1. We're not even trying to come up with...
I'm going to have to bring back the episode title critique and say that this is not... No. Bad writers. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, this is maybe... I can't really blame the writers on it. Like, at some point, somebody should have given it a title of some kind. Even if they just called it Robots in Disguise Episode 1 and next episode, Episode 2. But it's just pilot?
Yep.
Pilot is something you don't actually air.
Maybe it's in reference to Fix-It, because he's the pilot.
Oh,
of the ship.
That's some galaxy brain thinking there. Good job.
But they don't rip him in 2 parts.
Well, anyway, I apologize. You were about to tell us who was responsible for this episode title.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
This is written by Adam Beechin, who is like the showrunner or whatever, and who's done a lot of other cartoons. Also written a bunch of comics for DC.
Okay.
Oh, that's why I vaguely remember.
Wrote a bunch of their Batman Beyond comics.
Okay.
Okay, maybe then that's not why.
And it looks like also a bunch of Robin and Teen Titans and...
So he should be good at dealing with Will Friedle and Carrie Payton's voices.
After every recording session, he was all, "Will, get out of there, now!"
Oh, he wrote for Jackie Chan Adventures. Maybe that's why I remember.
Yes, a lot of, actually, a whole bunch of Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, Batman, The Brave and the Bold.
So did he just do, like, cartoon tie-in kind of stuff?
No, he actually wrote, like, regular, like, Robin comics. And the Batman Beyond comics were not, like, a tie-in, they were like just a Batman of the future that kind of used, I think, or at least it was like a sequel to the comic? Or to the cartoon, sort of?
There was one Batman Beyond comic series that was a sort of a sequel to the series.
Right, I think that was him.
I think there might have been a second one that was unrelated.
Which Robin?
Ooh, God, I'm going to say... Boy, I don't even know who is Robin these days. Is it Tim Drake?
I'm pretty sure Damien is
right
still
now, Damien.
solidly
maybe
Robin.
it's Damien.
Tim Drake for a while was going by Red Robin.
Oh, right, and actually, you know what his alias is now?
Oh no. Oh yeah, it's something stupid.
It's
What is
Drake.
it? It's Drake Mallard.
Yeah, I guess because, a robin's a bird, a drake is a duck is a bird. I'm the Drake, everybody.
No one is impressed by that name. It's a bad name, and also it really gives away your identity. Come on.
Quote Jerry Seinfeld, hate the Drake.
That would be like if Gwenpool's comic name was Gwenpool. Or is it Gwenpool?
Wait, it is, but
Oh, no.
she doesn't live in this universe, so it's not like they know who she is.
Oh, no, wait, I was thinking Spider-Gwen. Why are there so many Gwens?
Well,
now?
yes. Anyway, he also wrote for Totally Spies and X-Men Evolution.
Oh,
I will say in
fetish
their
was
defense
his? Wait, what?
that Tim Drake is an absolute dork, and I say this with all fondness, so he probably did think that name was a great idea.
Yes.
It's entirely in character for him to choose a really bad name. But yeah, X-Men Evolution's good. That's definitely on my list of things on Disney Plus that I should give a rewatch to.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, we will not mention that he also co-wrote, that Titans Return series and Power of the Primes.
Those.
And this episode was co-written by Dwayne Capizzi, who was a producer on Prime as well.
Yes. that's definitely a familiar name.
So this is kind of the handoff. Mm-hmm. And we're just going to go with American air dates for this because this aired all over the world at all sorts of weird times before it actually made it to the States. But it first aired in the U.S. March 14th, 2015.
So was this, and honestly, I probably should have looked this up. Wasn't this around the time that the hub was sort of not working out? And
yes.
They were like going back to calling it Discovery Kids, and Hasbro wasn't so aggressively doing their own stuff on it.
You were correct. And this first aired on Cartoon Network, not on the hub.
Yeah. Which, honestly, like, ever since Armada, Cartoon Network has had a really bad track record with putting out Transformers shows in any kind of timely manner or reasonable schedule.
Did they do that with a bunch of shows, to be quite honest?
Anything that's not Teen Titans Go. Are they occasionally showing things that aren't Teen Titans Go yet?
I think they've shifted. I think that was only like 2 years ago that seemed to be the prevailing symptom.
Right.
I guess the thing is, where else are you going to air a cartoon these days?
Right. It's like...
Nickelodeon?
I guess. There's Nickelodeon.
Those are your choices. You got two choices.
Or I guess if you're a Disney property, you go on one of their various channels.
Yes.
Or you you just go streaming.
Yes.
Like that.
Which
And a lot of tie-ins are doing that. Like there's a Fast and the Furious cartoon?
I think I saw something about that. And it's about,
is that on, like...
Vin Diesel's kid or something?
It's his nephew, I think, because, of course, it's about family. And Vin Diesel actually appears on the first episode.
Ooh.
Does he get cliff jumpered?
No, they do not, because it's in continuity. He does not get, like, murdered and brought back as zombie Vin Diesel, which sounds terrifying.
It does.
It'd be pretty bad. No.
You can't kill him, and then his chest glows red.
But yeah, I guess at this point, the other option, and in 2015, Netflix wasn't doing quite as much, like, original stuff like that. So, just a release straight to...
Sometimes original in quotes.
Mm-hmm.
So a release straight to Netflix, like they're doing with the, like they did with Siege, wasn't as much of an option. So yeah, they kind of just had to rely on Cartoon Network to occasionally bother putting an episode on the air.
So as we open, Cybertron is at peace. Optimus Prime's sacrifice has brought life back to the planet, and everything seems to be pretty chill there these days.
Yeah.
You didn't start this the way I expected you to.
But
I expected you to tell this. This is the story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent. I work here. I carry a badge. Because the intro that Bumblebee says really like the old intro to Dragnet.
It is a really drag-that intro.
Especially since, like, he's a beat cop now.
Yes, A-Cab, everybody. A-Cop is Bumblebee. I guess that would be A-Kib.
We gotta find humor where we can in these days.
Yes. So, and Bumblebee is a real training day situation. And, luckily Bumblebee is not making his new charge, do drugs or kill people like in the movie Training Day, because his new charge is Strongarm.
Yay! She's a lady!
She's a lady.
So yes, as we discussed at the end of Transformers Prime, Bumblebee is Will Friedle.
Yes.
He is talking perfectly normally all the time now.
Mm-hmm.
Will Friedle does a bunch of voice stuff, probably most notably Terry and Batman Beyond.
I think he was like the sidekick on Kim Possible.
Oh, I didn't watch Kim Possible.
What?
I think so.
I've seen bits of it. I thought that character had a really goofy voice. I guess he has more...
he does multiple voices.
What?
But I'm pretty sure that's him. But and he was also like a live action actor. He was a boy who met he wasn't the boy who met World, but he was his friend or something.
Yeah, he was in that.
Oh, he was apparently Lion-O in that new Thundercats.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the new Thundercats that was kind of shuffled around and ignored and was pretty good, but could have been better.
Speaking of things that Cartoon Network can't bother giving airtime to.
Nope.
Yeah, that was kind of murdered.
Yeah, I pulled them up on IMDb, and it's like known for Transformers, Robots in Disguise, Boy Meets World, Thundercats, Batman Beyond. Yeah. Oh, apparently he was in the 2011 Thundercats.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was the new Lion-O, not...
Oh, I thought you meant Thundercats Roar.
No, I have no idea who's on that.
Speaking of forgetting
I forgot
things.
about that. Wow, I remember the lead up to that, and I think I remember the premiere, and then I haven't heard anything about that since.
Oh, and apparently he's Star-Lord in the currently running Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh, that's
cartoon.
right, yes. I've seen a couple episodes of that.
So yeah, he's that sort of character. Mm-hmm. The guy.
Yes. And he's working with Strongarm, who, for starters, I like that she has a character design that is not stereotypically Transformers female.
Yes.
No, she's bulky.
Yeah.
Yep. She's big. She's a big old square. She's a blue
brick
and
house.
white.
She's mighty.
Yes. But yeah, she's white and blue, and she's great. I like her a lot.
And she's voiced by Constant... Oh, go ahead.
Thinking about it, like, her design does follow her character. She is a square.
Yes.
That's her character.
But she has lipstick, because you have to know she's a lady.
Yes.
And,
but
like,
it's
eyelashes.
blue lipstick.
Yes, and eyelashes.
Yes.
But they're not overly exaggerated eyelashes. You only sort of notice them. And the lipstick is weird because, like, the robots in the show, because they don't have a nose, their faces are so flat, unless you're a sexy werewolf. But, like, just the lips poking out of the flat face is a little odd.
It is a little odd on some angles, but I do appreciate that you know that this is in continuity with Transformers Prime because no one has noses.
That's right.
This is the no-nose continuity.
And
which is a design aesthetic I like, because it differentiates them from, like, classic, like, anime robots and stuff, like your G1 Transformers and Gal Gaigar and
there was a point
they're still robots
when you would see people, like, before he actually showed up in the IDW stuff, you would see people drawing, like, Knockout in a quote IDW style, and basically they just gave him a nose. It's like, that's how you know the difference.
But like, most of them, like, have a crest that dips down a little bit between their eyes, so it's like it's a pseudo nose without actually being a nose. Yeah. It's a good design aesthetic for the faces.
And
they're just kind of flat.
Yeah, she's voiced by Constance Zimmer, who is not really known as a voice actress, but has a long TV career. She does have a distinctive voice.
Yeah, she actually, after she showed up on here, she showed up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and got to date Agent Coulson for, like, a season before she died.
And then got hideously fridged.
Yes.
I think she just gets shot in the throat by Ward, because of course it's Ward.
I hate Ward.
The worst.
So bad.
She was on that show, Unreal, which was like about a reality show. She was on Boston Legal, Joan of Arcadia. She was on Entourage. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, she's in BoJack Horseman somewhere.
BoJack Horseman. And she is also on what I believe is the worst episode of The X-Files.
Oh no.
Well, that's a high... Like, X-Files has a good average overall, but there's some really bad episodes.
Yeah, this is the one... It's the second one written by William Gibson, where they end up in a video game.
Oh
no.
Okay, so the one with... Maybe not the worst episode, but the one with the worst concept for an episode.
It's real bad. And I mean, she's fine. She's very young in it, but, yeah. Perhaps one leaves off the resume.
Yeah.
But she's good in this. Well, and
I just saw that on IMDb, and the episode title is First Person Shooter.
Yep.
Really?
That's so embarrassing for everyone involved.
Well, see, we didn't really know what a first-person shooter was yet at the time, in 1998 or whatever.
I realized that this is kind of like the entire 2 pages that Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash spends explaining what collision detection is, which is something that anyone who plays MMOs now is familiar with, because whether the game chooses to use it or not depends on whether people can, block your access to the mailbox or not.
No. First-person shooter would have been common by then, because, the first Doom game came out in 1993.
Right.
So by, was it 99? It would have...
This apparently aired in 2000.
Yeah, people knew what the fuck it was.
I mean, people, but, did people who were watching the X-Files on, network TV know this?
Yes.
Admittedly,
but not people like my parents, even at the time.
Yeah.
When they were my age. Oh god, so long ago.
Anyway, so they are, they are patrolling Cybertron, and they are dealing with one of their regular customers, by which I mean frequent felon Sideswipe.
Yay!
Yes, he's committing they say a 211, which in on Earth means a robbery, but that's not what he's doing.
He's doing cyber donuts in the sculpture garden,
which is funny because it's actually leaving little tire marks, but he's a hover car at this point.
Well, it's the ridges, he's got hover fins on the bottom of him that stick down that are kind of scratching onto the marble, metal equivalent of marble, just polished steel or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and he's voiced by Darren Criss, probably best known for being on Glee.
Okay.
But he was one of the main guys on Glee.
And apparently he played Music Meister on Supergirl.
And if you ever want to see the voice of Sideswipe coming out of a truly chilling performance, he's on the second season of that American Crime Story, where he plays Andrew Cunanan, the guy who killed Gianni Versace.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
He is extremely creepy in that. I think he won an Emmy for it.
Huh.
I was very, very brief side thing, but I was listening to a podcast called Love It or Leave It, hosted by a political guy named John Lovett, who was an Obama speechwriter, and he's very gay. And he was made some comment about he needed to name someone really attractive, and he named Darren Criss, and I was just like, Sideswipe?
You're saying John Lovett, not yes. John Lovitz.
Right.
Acting.
Yes. There's a difference.
Apparently this is an ongoing thing, but John Lovett is the one who is soon the future Mr. Ronan Farrow. So.
Ah. And then confusingly, there's also another Obama speechwriter named Jon Favreau.
Yes.
Who is not that Jon Favreau.
Not the Iron Man Jon Favreau. Also has a podcast with the same production company. But he does not have as many aspirations to stand-up comedy. Also not engaged to Ronan Farrow.
So Strongarm is very much in awe of Bumblebee, who's, the hero of the Great War. And, she's so excited she gets to work with him. And also, why don't you have a better job?
Yeah.
Poor Bumblebee is so put out by that. Poor
and
guy.
Believe it or not, that question gets answered much, much later.
Really?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember it being answered, but
It is a key plot point to perhaps the underarching plot of the entire show.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, Sideswipe is just this turbo-revving young punk.
He is. Yep. He's exactly that.
And Strongarm, who is very much by the book, if you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine, she is a robot version of Amy Santiago.
Which one is that? Is that the one that wants to protect the dog and she will kill everyone to do it?
No, that is the other one.
Oh.
That is Rosa Diaz.
I've never actually seen any Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, well, it's a good show. Anyway.
I've seen GIFs of it. It looks good in GIF form.
So has literally anyone on the internet.
It's true.
Yeah, it's like Letterkenny. I've seen more of it in GIF form than I've actually seen it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she's very by the book, and she decides, okay, time to move in with lethal force.
Yeah, she jumps to that a little quick.
Yeah, and he's all, no. He is just a turbo-revving young puck. He's an okay guy. Do not shoot him.
She's definitely more of an older kids cartoon version of Chase. She's got a lot. She's like Chase's sister here. She's got a lot in common.
We've got to hook these two up.
No, the world does not need that. The world cannot survive that. The world's litterers and graffiti artists cannot survive that.
In my notes, I just refer to her as Baby Magnus.
Yes.
She's so she brings up the rule book all the time in a nice hologram effect popping out of her wrist.
Yes. The animation in this, it's not... I guess we could discuss the animation. It's not exactly Prime, but it's very aesthetically pleasing and very fluid.
It's so much better than Siege.
It's so colorful.
Didn't Prime cost like $1 million per episode?
I think so, yes.
It looks really good, but it's a little bit too good for a weekly TV budget of a cartoon.
Yeah, I'm perfectly happy with this. It's very colorful. I can tell who all the characters are.
Yeah,
I definitely
sort of love-hate with this, but more love than hate. And it's very colorful. Dynamic outlines of characters and designs are good. The cell shading is a little iffy sometimes, but for the most part it works.
I appreciated this more coming off of Siege than I appreciated it coming off of Prime.
Yes.
I'm coming off of Rescue Bots, so...
Characters didn't have their 5mm peg holes. And their torsos didn't flex weirdly when they walked.
That's the thing. Like,
they didn't have wheels in their treads.
And they smiled occasionally.
This has jokes and like guys with funny voices.
People being happy about things.
Yes.
Stylistically, this is like sort of like trying to do animated in 3D. It kind of works.
Yeah, it's a lot more that sort of mood.
People actually use their vehicle modes in this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like I said, it looks like they're having fun doing it, and you can't have fun in Siege. Mm-hmm. They're not allowed to have fun.
No. There's one... Okay, there's two things, like, that besides the basic, just the animation of the robot characters, they're good. There's two opposite sides of the coin there. For other things, for me. Backgrounds are all hand-painted and look gorgeous.
Oh,
so you have these 3D characters, they're cel-animated,
goodness, they're
working
so pretty.
with traditional hand-painted backgrounds, which, I mean, CG backgrounds we're used to from Prime and Beast Wars and stuff. It works kind of better, but the painted backgrounds look really good, and the color palette of the characters integrates with the background well enough. Like, they stand out, but they don't clash with the background too much.
Even just, like, apart from how it interacts with the animation, the backgrounds just made me really want to go take once they get... Okay, spoilers, they're going to go to Earth. Yes. Once they get to Earth, the backgrounds just really made me want to go have a picnic. Like, I could smell the trees.
Very, like, Pacific Northwest or maybe New England foresty. It's really nice.
They made me want to quit my job and go drive through Oregon.
Yeah. But, like, the humans... Something about how the cell shading works on the humans bugs me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but maybe it's like, it's just... It doesn't feel the same when it's on their faces and hair as it does on a robot.
Yeah, it doesn't work quite as well on the humans.
No.
But it's... I can cope with it.
I almost wish that they were hand-drawn, the people. Because there are some things in these episodes, especially, like... Is it in this episode, or maybe it's the next one?
I think this is the second episode. There's a bird,
yes,
right?
There's a bird that's, like, hand-drawn. It's a cartoon, and it's like the animator poured their heart and soul into that bird, and it looks gorgeous. Like, it's only there for a couple seconds, which is probably why it's overdrawn.
Yes.
But it does make me wish, I wish the people were drawn like that, too. They might clash with the robots that way, but...
So then it could be like Energon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
you put that evil on us, Ricky Bobby.
Everyone's favorite Energon.
And I was just thinking about that, like, okay, coming into the show, I don't remember liking the show as much as a lot of people do. And then I was thinking, well, no, but it's like, oh no, I hated Energon way worse. But those rare moments when Energon would draw the robots in hand-drawn instead of CG, those were really good. And the animation of the people characters in that show was pretty good. CG and hand-drawn can work. Can, not always.
I just liked that Energon finally got us Brad Swaley, and then I was trying to get Glenn to get him to a BotCon, and then 3H didn't have the convention anymore, so I never got to meet Brad Swaley.
So anyway, while this is all going on, Bumblebee starts tripping balls.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he sees that there's a reflecting pool there, and he sees Optimus Prime reflected in it.
And it's not the statue.
And as we remember from way back in Transformers Prime, Optimus Prime is dead.
Yeah, he sacrificed himself to revitalize the planet, so he's gone.
Aww. He did an Optimus Primal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he just starts pointing to this fresco on this building, and it depicts what I guess is the solar system.
Earth's solar system, I don't know why. There's a fresco of Earth's solar system outside of a Cybertronian museum on Cybertron, presumably an Iacon or whatever.
Well,
hey, if we ever need to find the robot devil, that's where he is.
I mean...
Okay, you do have a point. That is a good reason to have that mural.
I mean, at this point, Cybertron was dead up until these Autobots who went to Earth then came back and did a bunch of stuff. So Earth kind of is a very important place.
Yes, it's worth a mural.
Yeah, it's significant.
Yeah, in Cybertronian near history, which you have to, like, think about. Their history is only as long as, like, since Prime sacrificed himself, basically.
Well, recent history.
I think it's been about 3 years or so.
Yeah.
They've really fixed the planet up since
Yeah,
then.
it looks very nice.
Or at least this part of the planet.
So yeah.
They've got, like, statues and museums.
Gentrified.
Earth has been, like, a really huge deal in recent Cybertronian history, so it's not entirely unfair to think that it would be represented in, this architecture, in this fresco.
So they catch Sideswipe, they cuff him, they almost, Bumblebee almost gets crushed by this toppling Optimus Prime statue.
Now, it's important to note that Strongarm cuffs him to herself. Because
yes, they're the defiant ones.
She doesn't just, like, cuff his hands behind his back, because then she could have left him behind. But no.
Yes.
He's coming with her wherever she goes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a part in the background noise that just happened, I discovered, actually last night while I was watching the episodes, I apparently had a Sideswipe toy I bought on sale towards the end of the line that I never opened.
Ooh. Mint in box.
So now I have a fresh new Sideswipe.
Nice.
He's very shiny, and do his shoulders peg? What the hell? I guess they sort of lightly sit where they're supposed to.
Yeah, I'll
There's like half a
say,
peg.
and I mentioned before in the last episode that I have the Strongarm toy. They're not
She's up on a shelf. She's
quite
been open for a while.
down to Cyberverse toy quality standards, but they're not as good as mainline stuff.
No, they're somewhere between Cyberverse and animated. Like,
I don't know. I felt like the animated toys were the same quality as the mainline toys.
Well,
probably
yeah,
because
that's
at
sorta
the
what I
time that was the main line, even though Generations was running alongside it.
I just sort of mean like the stylization
Yeah.
that carries
Right.
over into the toy.
And I think eventually they get a better handle on the characters as time goes along.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he I haven't transformed him yet, but he seems pretty good as, the toy line for this series is hit and miss.
Yeah.
More miss for the Decepticons.
Yeah. So anyway, notably, Strongarm cannot see this vision, and Sideswipe is all, how sad, he's got brain rust.
Poor Bee. His brain.
So now we cut to Earth, to a junkyard.
Yay!
And that is where we meet Denny Clay, voiced by Ted McGinley.
Yes.
Which is one of those names I recognize, but I never associate with who it is. And then I looked him up, it's like, oh, the guy that comes in like halfway through a TV series' run right before it gets canceled.
He's what they call the patron saint of shark jumping. And they even make reference to that on the last episode of Brave and the Bold, where he plays Ambush Bug. Oh, no, sorry. Henry Winkler plays Ambush Bug. The gag is that they recast him as Aquaman.
Oh. Okay.
But he was also Jefferson Darcy on Married with Children.
Yes. Which is where I had seen him most, because my parents liked that show.
Yeah, he was on Happy Days, he was on Dynasty, he was on The Love Boat. He was in Revenge of the Nerds as the bad guy.
Oh yeah. Well, if you rewatch that movie, kind of everyone in that movie is a bad guy.
Well, yes.
Except maybe Booger.
As I recall, the joke of his character in Married with Children was they had this very masculine woman neighbor, and eventually she got a husband who was kind of gay.
Yeah, that was Marcy Darcy.
Yes, Marcy Darcy. Got her husband who, like, as I just picture him having, like, a pink sweater tied around his neck.
She was also the female lead in Fright Night.
Yes.
And that actress is indeed gay.
Yep. Yay!
Oh, how the hell do I get the feet up there? What the fuck?
That was what we had for representation in the 90s. We got what we could.
Yeah.
So that was, just as a brief aside, that was sort of the point, like I was reading something about on Seinfeld, how the job of all the black characters was basically to be like, what the hell is wrong with these white people? So it was kind of like your main characters were disasters enough so that the, like, side diverse cast was just sort of there to be like, what's wrong with you guys?
And anyway, this Denny Clay is the kind of person who you would think of as a confirmed bachelor, but he was apparently married at one time, and indeed has a son, Russell Clay.
Yes. I mean, do we
or,
know that
as he
they're
prefers
married?
to not be called, Rusty.
Yes, he tries to call him Rusty. It's like
I don't know if they are. Maybe they're estranged. Maybe they're divorced. They have the same last name, so they were definitely married.
The important thing here is that I think that Denny is doing an amazing job of putting up with what a surly child Russell is being.
Oh, he is so surly.
He is the most surly through this whole episode, and Denny's just like, I'm gonna make us breakfast. And I personally, like, I think on first watch I just felt like he wasn't understanding, but I feel now that he was doing the thing where someone is obviously having issues that they need to deal with, so you just sort of don't bring it up and let them deal with it and just be there for them, which is a lot better parenting than I credited him with originally.
Yeah, he's a disaster dad, but he's trying to be a good dad.
And he's not gonna be like, don't you act like that. He's just gonna be like, okay, I get it. I'll be here making you breakfast whenever you come around.
And indeed, he's played by child actor Stuart Allen. And connecting to our previous discussion, he actually plays Damian Wayne in all those DC cartoons.
Oh. Wow, everything keeps coming back to Batman.
Where I assume he's also very surly.
Probably.
Well, that's Damian Wayne, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, his mom is in Copenhagen for the summer.
Yes.
Oh, they mispronounce it in the show. They say Copenhagen.
It's Copenhagen?
I'm pretty sure it's Copenhagen.
Okay. I mean, it's entirely possible that neither of them know how to pronounce it.
It is possible.
Yes.
We don't know what she does. We don't know where she is. Maybe she fled to Nevada to become a nurse.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was our theory a while ago.
I like these ongoing theories about who Jack's dad is.
And we are close to the mysterious city of Crown City. We don't know where it is. It's in the United States somewhere.
Oh.
It apparently has literally 0 suburbs. Which
Nope,
is always
it's just
a little
forest and junkyards.
It is a very weird setup. We see the city. There's a bridge across a rather wide river to what is barely just above a dirt road.
Yeah.
And
it goes right from city to wilderness
And it's
really
a
quickly.
city, like, this isn't just like a one Walmart city. This has, like, skyscrapers.
Yeah, it's a mid-sized city.
Yeah, this is like at the very least, like, I don't know, maybe a Cincinnati?
Yeah, yeah, that does have bridges.
A Reston, Virginia? I don't know.
No. I mean, maybe Reston, Virginia, circa, like, 1995. I say as someone who was there circa 1995, and then again, like, last October.
Oh, is there not weapon storage? Where do I put the giant sword?
I can't remember how it goes. I think maybe you have to peg it on top of the car, which is hilarious.
Just driving
right.
around with the sword
there's a
strapped to
spot.
the top.
Yeah, that... Okay.
Anyway, Denny Clay, not only does he run a scrapyard, but he loves running a scrapyard.
I feel like he should have a reality show. Like, he should be on, like, American Pickers or...
Oh, absolutely. He is,
Salvage
would be, I don't
dogs.
know, King of Scrap.
Yes.
Feet of Clay. Because he's Denny Clay. And he's very impressed with the fact that he's moved an entire diner to the scrapyard.
Which is pretty impressive. I mean, obviously he's
sure.
doing well. I mean, presumably
Enough,
selling
somehow.
stuff to people who want
somehow.
to fix it up and possibly just raw metal.
Well, 2015, I think metal prices were pretty high back then. If he could bear to, like, have anything melted down, because he loves all of his junk.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he probably also, like, sidelines and junk that he doesn't love and is willing to melt down, so...
Yeah, the
Yes.
cars look like they might come and go. He seemed... Well, with the diner and the beaver mascots, he seems to be into retro kitsch. Kitsch. Damn it, why can't I say that? Like, 50s era, like, diner, restaurant stuff.
Well, you can tell that because he's constantly wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
Yes. Oh, it should be a Megatron
So
Luau
he-
shirt.
Yeah, so he either runs a scrapyard or he's a web cartoonist.
Yes. It's the only way you get away with that kind of wardrobe.
Maybe also 90s stand-up comedian.
Yes. That's also an option.
So scrapyard, web cartoonist Dave Coulier.
He does have kind of a Dave Coulier energy.
Yes, like if this was the 90s, he would definitely been voiced by Dave Coulier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they're talking, and then there's a giant boom, and because this is Transformers, that means it's a spaceship crashing into the Earth.
Of course.
And specifically, it is the prison ship Alchemor, the only surviving crew member of which appears to be Fix-It.
And he appears to be the only crew member.
I think we later find out that maybe there were more, but I can't recall. But
I
I think they were all mini-cons.
Yeah. Oh no,
Yeah,
is that why he's not, like, upset about them is because they're not really people?
Well, he's really a person,
Yeah,
basically.
and he's a mini-con.
But he's voiced by Mitchell Whitfield, another kind of weird cast. He's been on a bunch of stuff. He is Donatello in that CG animated Ninja Turtles movie from 2007.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty... That had a Jersey Devil in it.
What I know him mostly from is My Cousin Vinny, where he's Ralph Macchio's friend who also gets arrested.
Well, the character you completely forget's in the movie.
I mean, he has some good lines. There are moments where he's frightened, where he sounds exactly like Fix-It, and it's super weird.
Well, I haven't seen that movie in forever, so I kind of...
Oh, worth watching again. Great movie.
Well, yeah.
And he's just in a ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking at the credits. Oh, he was in Legend of Korra. I'll be getting to that soon.
Korra.
Ooh.
He was in that one CSI episode with the Dominatrixes. Dominatrices? He had a recurring bit on Friends. He's always turning up and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of, like, bit character actors in this show.
Yeah, and he was also in the Steve Martin Sergeant Bilko movie, a movie that I saw in the theater.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
And we later find that there are a bunch of minicons who are all, like, Fix-It types, and they're all voiced by him.
Ooh. I like minicons.
And Fix-It is adorable.
He's very cute. He doesn't have, like, a normal humanoid shape to him. He's got, like, wheels.
He's shaped like Beast Machine's Rat Trap.
He kind of looks like he should work for the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Johnny Five thing going, but not treads so much as just, like, some tires. But yeah.
Like if you put, like, body armor that was designed in the 1950s in bright orange over Johnny Five? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got, like, a face. No nose, of course.
Oh, yeah, he has a face.
He's got, like, a normal face,
like,
but then he's got, like, his hands are, like, Mega Man forearms, and...
Yes.
And he's got clamps.
He doesn't have legs, he's just got little tires. He's adorable, though. They did a really good toy of him that I should have gotten, but did not.
Oh, it's
excellent. I bet it's cheap on eBay. I should look into that.
It probably is. I mean, he was like a legend, so it's pretty cheap. And a lot of character in it.
Just a little guy.
Good. Yeah, and pretty much to scale with the other ones.
Yes.
Like with, deluxe size guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we cut back to Cybertron, and Bumblebee is going into the Cybertron History Museum.
Yes, which, again, like... I mean, I guess there's probably lots of historical artifacts from when the world was a dead husk.
And I like that we get some, like, generic Transformers in this. We get, like, this old lady at the desk.
Yes.
Yeah, and we get a few random ones.
Credited as matronly docent.
Which is a title. Yeah, there we go.
She's very, a first movie, Janine from Ghostbusters.
Yes. Yeah. Cybertron History Museum, what do you want?
She doesn't actually look up at Bumblebee.
No.
Now I want to see if I can find any episodes in Japanese, because I was just looking on the wiki. And apparently, in the Japanese dub, Fix-It has a Kansai dialect.
So what is that? What is the American equivalent of that? Like a Southern accent?
Well, traditionally nowadays, I think when they did, or at least maybe in like the 2000s and the 90s, like they would dub it. A lot of the studios were in Texas, and they would give a Kansai, which is like the Osakan dialect, Texas accents for a bunch of shows. So you get some kind of Southern, because it's like, I get Houston accent, I think would be equivalent, because like Osaka's a pretty big city, but it's also sort of rural-ish accenty around it.
So a little rural, but not like very.
Or maybe like Chicago might be a better equivalent.
It's Midwestern, but still urban.
Fix-It just glitching out because it can't get any Chicago deep dish.
It's a notable accent that is often used for comedy characters.
Okay.
Because I think like a lot of comedians come from Osaka in Japan.
Okay, or sort of like how like a Brooklyn accent would be used.
Oh, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I think some people have done that too. But I just remember for quite a while, any character that like had a Kansai accent, it's like they would just give them a Southern accent from like Texas area, because they had a lot of Texas actors down in Texas in the recording studios, so it was easy to do.
Yes, because Funimation.
Yeah, mostly Funimation.
So anyway, what I like is that Sideswipe would rather be in jail than a museum.
Yes.
That is the kind of character he is. I mean, he's a very, like, hot roddy sort of character, but I like that he's Sideswipe because he does have that little bit of more, like, chaoticness to him. And
ridiculous
and I like
haircut.
that his, like, helmet sort of looks like he has a stupid haircut.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's the most ridiculous part of his character design, but it's probably the best part of his character design.
Yes.
So yeah, they find there's a space bridge in the museum, and there are coordinates to Earth already in there. And so Optimus Prime is all, Bumblebee, you must get your ass to Earth.
Yes. Still, no one can see this but Bumblebee.
Yes, but Strongarm is coming along anyway because regulations insist that she must stay with him at all times.
Because she's his ride along. She's basically like career day.
And she's following her bad lieutenant.
Yes. I mean, Bumblebee does refer to both Strongarm and Sideswipe in a little bit as teenagers, so that gives you an idea of the dynamic here.
Yes. Well, and she's specifically a cadet.
Yes, she's a cadet.
There's the character dynamic, but what does teenager mean in Cybertronian when they live millions of years? Although, do they live millions of the years in this continuity?
I mean, presumably.
Well, we know like Optimus Prime does, because he's been around for millions of years, I think.
Presumably that's just an Earth translation of adolescence, like...
Yeah, I'm only like, a million years old.
Young adults.
Goo goo gaga, I'm a baby.
They're kind of 3 years old, because again... I guess they don't incorporate that specifically so much into the world building here. Right,
I mean, they may have been off-world and they came here, not necessarily they were built 3 years ago.
That's a good point. Oh, yeah. But yeah, they're...
Or harvested or whatever we're doing on Prime.
Basically, they're young adults.
Yeah.
They're not kids, but they're not mature.
Mm-hmm. So... And it turns out that, this thing is sort of encrypted, so they have to, hack into it. And so Strongarm is all, hey, Sideswipe, you're a criminal. Do some crimes.
She's like, you know how to get through the security, right? And he's like, no. Maybe. It's a very good moment.
So we cut back to Earth. There's been a news report about a mysterious meteor fallen in the forest. And, Denny's kind of all, hey, maybe we should go look for it after I go talk to this guy about buying a complete set of Billy the Breakfast Beaver sculptures. And I assume I don't know why there would be these were, you would have this at the store and there was some sort of promoting some sort of beaver-themed cereal.
Yeah, it seems, it's obviously supposed to be a cereal mascot they made up. The idea of having little aluminum statues of him does feel like a very pre-supermarket, like a 50s or 60s sort of thing. I don't know if there were actually they're Bob's Big Boys, but other than that, I don't know if there's a specific cereal mascots that they made at quite that scale. Mm-hmm. Also, I apologize, my cat is being a disaster right now, so any random things getting knocked down and assorted other sounds are entirely his fault.
Maybe he hit a cable because you were breaking up there a little bit.
Yeah, you were breaking up a little.
Yeah, but, I think he was.
Sure if it was
actually, give me just a second. Let me make sure. Yes, Audacity still has me.
Okay.
Zencaster still has me. Okay, nothing got disconnected.
Good.
Okay. He's a bad boy.
All right, so Russell definitely doesn't want to do this, so he just decides, well, I'm going to go look for the meteor rather than spend any time with my intolerable father.
Yeah.
And we cut back to the crash site. Fix-It is, Mayday. I have, the prison ship Alcamore has crashed, and we've lost all of our prisoners.
I very much appreciate that we get a ship name that isn't just some pointless legacy name. So yes. Good job.
But is Alcamore from anything? Is that Latin or something?
I don't know what that's from precisely.
I don't know. Let's check.
I just thought it was that we kind of put a thing on. Oh, apparently it is a pun on Alcatraz, which makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And specifically, the prisoners have broken out of their stasis cells. But true to this podcast, they're going to start calling those stasis pods pretty soon because apparently people were spitting too much saying stasis cells during the recording.
Oh, is that why?
Yes.
They are pod-shaped, so that's fair.
Yeah.
It's not like they were rooms.
Sort of big tube garbage can-looking things. But they did eventually sell one as a stasis pod.
Yay!
Yes.
Which I did. I meant to get, but I never did get because I never saw it on sale. Because you also had to buy a Bumblebee and a Steeljaw, and I already had them.
Yeah. So yes, once again, the name of this podcast is relevant.
Yay! Yay!
Huzzah!
Let's finally come back around again.
Throw some
That's
confetti.
right. Yep. So they, Bumblebee tries to make small talk with these museum guards who are also generics, which is pretty neat.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they're a generic body type that I think comes back as a character later.
Yes. We later see them at the Kaon Police Academy.
Ooh.
Much later. Back when we get Lori Petty as the episode villain.
What? Okay.
Yeah, Tank Girl herself.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I hope she transforms into a tank.
Don't get excited.
Back in the late 90s, I had a fan character who turned into that tank. Her name was Melee.
Pretty good.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can't hold his sword. Damn it, Sideswipe.
So anyway, he doesn't fool them for long. There's a bit of a shootout. These guards are just firing live weaponry inside this museum.
And they blow up an Optimus Prime head.
No.
Yeah, that could have been something important.
Yeah.
Museum guys.
That could have been an important artist made that. I don't know.
And also, they radio in and they're, hey, it's somebody here doing a bad impersonation of Bumblebee.
I love that. Because at first they're like, oh, hey, it's Bumblebee. And then Bumblebee starts doing, crime. And then they're like, somebody doing a bad impersonation of Bumblebee. He's like, hey.
Like, he is the Rodney Dangerfield of Cybertron. I guess he's getting what respect from one person, and that person is Strongarm.
Yes. And that's probably a little too much respect.
Yeah, that's too much respect. This is the point where Bumblebee sort of bugs out his eyes and straightens his tie. Oh. Anyway, so they get this space bridge fired up, and Bumblebee's all, hey, listen, I'm going, this is my mission, and my mission alone. And then Strongarm follows him anyway, because regulations say that
she's gotta follow.
She has to follow him at all times.
Yeah.
And then she also totally forgets that she's handcuffed to Sideswipe, so he comes
I
as
don't
well.
think she forgot. I think
Okay.
she's just like, also regulations say I have to remain in control of the prisoner.
Yeah,
Well, I think there's a line where she says, oh, I didn't even think of that.
I think she's being sarcastic at that point. Like, it's the one bit of her breaking rules, kind of, while obeying the rules. Why do I have a note that says hundreds? And
Oh,
three
we're getting to that in
exclamation
a
points?
sec here.
Yes.
Okay.
So he's ordered to go back to Cybertron. He runs away instead.
Yes.
We cut back to Russell. He's wandering through the woods. Does not notice that he is in the presence of a bunch of giant monster footprints.
Nope.
And then Bumblebee and Strongarm, they do find Fix-It. And he's all, oh yeah, so this is the Alchemor. It's a prison ship. We crashed. Several of our prisoners have escaped. And, how many is several? Oh, a couple hundred.
Yeah. I think he says he's still got like one or two.
One pod.
Yes.
One intact
Yes, he's
pod.
got one intact pod. So yeah, a couple hundred.
Mm-hmm. And, he's also acquired a bit of a verbal tick in the crash.
Yes.
It's from
where
the crash?
I think it's from the crash.
I mean, you would
where
think
he
before that they might have fixed it.
Yeah, I think that it was that he was damaged by the crash, so he kind of can't settle on the word quite right.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's like, he's, like, words would start with the same letter, I think it is the tick.
Or that
Mostly.
sound alike.
Or sound similar, yeah. It's a tick that, like, it isn't annoying here. It will get annoying, get annoying to me halfway through the season.
Is this going to be a thing where we you tally them up and you take a drink, or we would just all die?
Oh, I think
we
we would all die,
we
because
would
he does it
die.
like 3 times in this episode.
He does
or
it
3 or 4 times in this episode.
It's a lot. It's frequent.
Multiple times.
Yes.
Yeah, it's too frequent is the problem, and like here it's okay because like it's the beginning, it's introducing. He's a little frazzled from the crash that just happened, so it's fine. But that it continues, and it's like I can't remember. Although I never saw every episode, I've only seen like half of the series. I don't remember any incident where somebody like finishes a sentence for him. They always wait for him to finish it, And
Which is nice of them.
Yeah, they're being polite. They're not.
You'd think with these dysfunctional jerks, you'd think at least Sideswipe would try to finish his sentences.
Look, they may be dysfunctional, but they're not ableist. They respect his disability, and they're going to give him the time and space that he needs to say what he needs to say.
Maybe I'll like it better the second time around. It didn't bother me in this episode at all.
So yeah, so he informs of the situation, and they head off once they detect Sigmund. And Fix-It kind of, he doesn't want them to leave it. I don't know your favorite colors yet, and you don't know mine. It's red. Call me.
Yeah, he's
so lonely.
So lonely. Oh, poor little guy.
Which is why I was thinking that he was, like, the only one on the ship, because he is a little, like, desperate and needy for companionship.
Yeah, I think we eventually see a couple others, and they aren't dead. I think they've been captured by Decepticons.
Yeah, I thought the other ones we saw were from, like, another ship, like, that came to get
some
them.
we see at one point another time, but I believe when we get to Decepticon Island, there's some who are being controlled by the Decepticons there.
Well, that's far in the future. Okay.
That is far in the future.
That's like 4 seasons from now. 3 seasons.
It's a while.
We'll get there.
Anyway, so Sideswipe is actually in like a rock canyon, and he bumps into Russell. Each is terrified by the other. And then they run into our first Decepticon, and that is Underbat.
Yes, which, like, when he first says his name, I thought it was like Thunder Chunk or something.
Thunder Chunk.
Well, it sounds like thunder when he first shouts it, because he's got like a sort of a southernish accent, and he's shouting, and like, oh, he's so over the top. He's great. He's a big.
I think he's supposed to be Texan.
Demon dog thing.
It is kind of Texan, yeah. It's a very Texan bro kind of accent.
Texan bro who works out.
Yes, he definitely works out.
Y'all even lift, bro?
Yes, that's dead on. That's exactly all you need to know about this character.
And it's surprising because he's voiced by the most Irish of all male voice actors, Liam O'Brien.
That is very Irish. Oh. Is he actually Irish, though, or is he just, like, of Irish descent?
Irish-American, I assume. The most Irish female voice actress is, of course, Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Yes.
Which honestly sounds made up.
Oh, Liam, he's one of the guys from Critical Role.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
But he has an extensive...
Yeah, he's in Warcraft.
He's a Warcraft guy.
Yes.
He is like a guy with a name.
Yes,
it was
down,
I know.
What name? What Warcraft name?
I don't remember.
Oh, it's something like Thunderchunk or something.
No.
So an orc.
Illidan's Storm Rage?
Oh!
He's Scorponok!
What?
He's the guy that's got the coloration and some of the story beats of Marvel Comics Scorponok.
Okay, is he...
Because the guy in charge of writing Warcraft at the time was big into the G1 comics.
Yes.
Okay, is he like an orc?
I had this no, he's an elf.
He's an elf who became a demon hunter, so he's got big horns and giant wings.
That definitely seems like a guy who would be named Illidan's Storm Rage.
There's the BotCon that Chris Metzen showed up at and was a guest at. Chris Metzen was like the story guy for Warcraft and World of Warcraft until fairly recently. And he was talking, like, I was conversing with him after the panel, which is a thing you can say when you want to impress friends who play World of Warcraft and don't know Transformers. But he was talking about when he was doing the plot of Warcraft 3, which was the one that was had a lot of Illidan stuff. He was really, he was doing a lot of reading Simon Furman's Marvel run, and he really liked Scorponok's storyline. I was like, I didn't say it, but I was like, is that why he's purple and green?
And why he's got big wings on his back, but they're kind of weird looking wings, like they're folded up giant legs of a bug.
And he's like, he's a bad guy, but he's not really a bad guy. And
yeah.
So he's like a Boba Fett.
No, like, he's doing bad shit, but for a really, really good reason.
Yes.
I see.
Like, he's trying to stop worse guys.
Yes, he's basically, like, becoming demon empowered so he can fight demons better. Like that.
All right, so he's Sideswipe is not exactly sure how to deal with this, so he's like, "Oh, hey, I'm Sideswipe," and he's like, "Well, I'm Underbite. Do you know who I am?" No. Well, have you ever heard of Nuon City? That's 'cause I ate it.
It's the best thing. The best thing to say, 'cause I ate it.
And I like that. They could easily ease us into this by just giving a generically evil Decepticon.
No.
Or, even a guy who's based on a Generation 1 guy, but no, he's just like a crazy monster dog who eats entire cities and loves to tell you about how much he lifts.
He loves to tell you so much about eating the city that the more he tells you about it, the more you wonder, you only ate a quarter of that city. You didn't eat the whole thing.
You only ate the corner of a building.
You ate half a suburb tops.
You've been exaggerating this for the last 100 years. It was not a city. It was designated as a small town.
But eating metal does cause him to get a power-up that's represented by a glow that he gets, so.
Specifically, he is part of I'm not sure if this is a subgroup of Cybertronians or a species of Cybertronians, like Insecticons, but they're hilariously called Chompazoids.
Yeah, the subgroup species designation is a weird thing about this series because there are a lot of animal types, but yes, Chompazoid.
Yeah, that is definitely a thing that is unique to this particular series. Is the different kind of animal species have subtypes like that. So Grimlock is a Dinobot because that's just what they call dinosaur ones, and they're Corvicons, my favorite. And so, you'll have multiple characters who are the same kind of animal, and they belong to a classification like that. I assume Clampdown and Thermidor. I don't know if gets a name, but
what they're doing.
I think they might be Crustacicons or
something.
something.
Probably. So that's sort of a neat little world building thing. But yes, in his case, he is a Chompazoid.
And Sideswipe also gets a cool ninja mask here.
Yes, they do keep that sort of battle mask character thing.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was even a thing in this series, because I don't remember it coming up that often, or not every character does it or something. But yeah, Underbite is he's massive.
He's huge, and he's just so in love with himself.
Yes, he's a quadruped. He stands on just 4 legs, taller than any other character.
But he can also stand up on his 2 legs when he wants to flex.
Yeah. It's a shame that the only toy he got was kind of small.
Yes, we needed a bigger toy of Underbite.
I mean, he didn't need to be leader class, but a Voyager would have been nice.
I was just scrolling through his wiki page, and the Tiny Titans figure of him is pretty adorable.
Oh, it is.
What's the Tiny Titan?
Apparently he also got a Happy Meal toy, which is extremely adorable.
Oh, yes. That is also really cute.
I only ever got the one-step changer. The one-step changer is cute, but it's so tiny.
It's gotta be big.
Big.
I mean, it's kind of a shame that he didn't come later, and he could have shot out mini-cons, like some of the guys do. Oh. Mm-hmm. They should have given him a second toy.
Yeah.
He did hang around for a while. Anyway, where are we?
So, Russell and Sideswipe are beating feet out of there, or beating hover car things. And so they run into Bumblebee and Strongarm. They all get chased back to the Alchemore site, and Fix It and Russell, they hide behind that only intact stasis cell. And then the last member of our cast pokes his head out of it, and that is Grimlock.
Yes.
Who is not... I mean, normally Grimlock is more of a, subdued color. I guess sometimes usually yellow or gold on his chest, but no, he is green here, because this show is colorful.
Well, black and green. Because in a way he's kind of filling the bulkhead role from the previous series, where there was bulkheads.
Well, also, yes. I think because they wanted to have all the characters to be visually...
color coded, yes. Bright, Super Sentai, Power Rangers.
It is a little
colors.
Sentai, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also, This is what year did Age of Extinction come out? Was that 2014?
I've blocked all that out.
Maybe. I think Age of Extinction was after this.
Oh no, the year before this.
The year before
so
this? Okay, whatever.
obviously Hasbro wanted some Grimlock in there.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, also because, especially if you're going to have a series that has Beast Transformers, he's a good one to pull in to be your big guy.
Yeah,
Yes.
your big guy, and to have a beast on the good guy's side, so it's not like beast form racism.
Yes.
And booyah, everybody,
Yes.
because he is Carrie Payton.
Yay!
Definitely best known as Cyborg on Teen Titans, and I believe Teen Titans Go.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they I think they carry over all the voice actors into Teen Titans Go.
And apparently he's also on The Walking Dead playing somebody.
Yeah, and he's in quite a lot of things, but yeah.
Oh, he's in a ton of
Seen
stuff.
him in some ads.
most
He's got
known as
really
Cyborg.
good hair.
Yeah, I mean, well, boy, there have to be a zillion episodes of that Teen Titans Go by now. He's
Yes. 1,000,000,000,000 episodes.
so he is gainfully employed.
Yes, he is doing well. This is a little, not quite the same as his cyborg voice, but it's pretty close to his cyborg voice.
No, it's a little rougher than his Cyborg voice, and like he's playing dumber, because this Grimlock is about as consistent as Grimlocks are. They're not the sharpest tools in the shed.
I mean, he's not doing the me Grimlock thing.
No, he's not me
Yeah.
Grimlock. He's just,
He doesn't have the ego of G1
No.
Grimlock, but he's definitely got slightly more intelligence, but not much more intelligence.
Well, and he immediately pokes his head in and was all, "Hey, is somebody fighting out there?
Yes.
Who's fighting? I want to fight."
yes, as mentioned last episode, yes, it is.
Yes.
Like, every character in this, like, their first lines pretty much describe their character. Like, Strongarm's about rules, Sideswipe's about jagging off, Grimlock,
What?
I want to fight.
I'm sorry, what's Sideswipe about?
I'm jagging off. I don't know. I couldn't think of the right word to describe his attitude.
That is not the right... They definitely sent you on the Alchemore for that one.
I think that's fine because it's not actually. It's implies that we're using that phrasing non-literally.
Yeah, are we not doing phrasing anymore?
No.
Oh no, I was using it right. I said jag off, not jack off.
Yeah.
All right.
The G implies that you are being non-literal about the action.
Anyway, he basically
Steals the show.
yeah, he tricks Underbite into like trashing his stasis pod so he can escape and then fight him.
Yes.
Yeah.
He just wants to fight him because, as he says, he likes picking on people his own size.
And also around this point, Strongarm sees Russell for the first time, and she's like, "Oh, that's what a human is," and she boops him.
Yeah, she pokes him.
It's like, ooh. It's pretty cute.
But he catches a glimpse of the scrapyard, and that is a feast for the metal-eating Chompazoid. So he takes off, and they realize that if he eats that scrapyard, he could be unstoppable. And that's the episode.
Dun dun dun!
Yes.
To be continued.
Oh, this is so much more fun than Siege.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, well, it's fun.
Yes.
People are using silly voices and their bright colors,
Yes.
and they transform to their vehicle modes.
Yes.
Although I do wonder if this is a good first... Well, it isn't and isn't a good first episode, in a way, to me. Because it's a good introduction to all the characters. It does set up things. But for some reason, the fact that it's a two-parter bothers me. Like, it feels like it should be more self-contained as a pilot. Or it should have just been aired... Did it? Wait, did it? The
I
first
don't
two episodes
know.
aired together?
Does anything ever get a one-episode pilot, though?
Anymore? Yeah, I
Like,
know. It did.
Animated didn't, and Prime didn't, and...
These aired on the same day
Okay, so the...
in the U.S.
All right,
so it was like an hour-long special event.
And then
All
never
right, then-
shown again, because they'd have to get it into their schedule.
I remember they did the same thing with Beast Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... Beast Wars... Beast Wars was a two-parter. Never mind.
Yes.
Shit. I was just thinking, like... I prefer, like... introduction, like pilot episodes, to be like 1 episode long, normal episode, or throw back to like G1, like have it be like 3 to 5 episodes long. 2 episodes just
and I guess the thing
doesn't feel right.
I guess the thing with Transformers is you've always got a lot of guys to introduce.
Yeah. It's a ensemble cast.
You need you need at least 5 on the good side and some bad guys.
I think it is good that they could lean a little bit on established world building, so they didn't have to deal with quite as much as of the we are aliens from the planet Cybertron. Because they're
we're not doing this. We listen, kids, you know what a Transformer is? You saw some movies, you've seen other cartoons, we're Transformers. Boom.
Yes. It starts off on Cybertron. It doesn't start off on Cybertron with them being like, everything is sad, we're leaving. So yeah, I think that it is helped a lot by having all that, being able to assume that you're familiar with the world enough from having watched Prime or Rescue Bots.
All right. So, I had a good time watching this pilot, and I think that now brings us to the return of David's Tokusatsu Corner.
Yay! It's been a few weeks. I actually considered skipping it because there's only 50 episodes in the Sentai season, but anyway, we're doing it. I'll just have a gap at the end when we get to more serious episodes that might be longer, but although this is already a long episode, so whatever. Anyway, Miron, QQ Sentai, Go 5! Yellow leaves the front. Yay, it's a yellow episode. I guess my favorite character, maybe, of the Rangers. He's the most entertaining usually because he doesn't get much chance to act, but his acting range seems to be more than the other guys. Because in this episode, he gets to cry and the action's deep and stuff. Anyway,
feelings.
Meanwhile, on the bad guy's side, it's been a while. Mom's there. She's stuck in a rock. She's got tentacles. She's really cranky. The eldest brother's dead. So the next eldest brother, Kobold, steps up and is like, now I'm in charge. And his sister, Dinas, just gives him a side. And it's like, really?
Kobold?
You're the dumb
is
one.
He a kobold?
What? Like I mentioned in the previous episode, they're kobold, salamander. What was Dinas was based upon something, but not Venus's. I forget what it was. But they're mythical creature name things. Elemental. Anyway, so the idiot brother thinks he's in charge. And goes out in charge. And he brings archery beast Dogul, who's like a mole with a bow. Also an old man.
Archery
That
beast.
seems like a bad combination, since moles and old men are famously bad at seeing, which you need to do to shoot a bow.
Yeah, well, the thing with that is, he shoots arrows and destroys buildings while the Rangers are distracted by a bunch of the imps, attacking in a different park. So the Rangers go to the park first, but the monster's somewhere else shooting buildings. So his aim doesn't have to be that good because he's shooting at buildings. But that's a cover. Okay, so the Rangers go there. The Yellow Ranger stays to take care of the last few imps. As soon as the Rangers get there, the mole monster just goes away. And the Yellow Ranger shoots the last imp with his machine gun and accidentally hits a child. So you have a bloody child with broken suspender straps. Which, suspender straps on a small child look silly to begin with, but when they're broken and he's covered in blood, it's a little extra silly. But it's supposed to be dramatic, and the crux of the episode is, oh shit, I shot a kid, but I kind of knew he was there because I sort of saw him, but I thought he was crouching enough, but I hit him anyway. He may not recover fully. Oh, and he paints, and his parents are mad. It's like, if he never paints again, I'll always hate you. It's like, okay, so the Yellow Ranger's tore up about this whole thing. He doesn't want to be a Ranger anymore.
It's sad.
But then the Red Ranger's like, suck it up, dumbass. You gotta save the planet. He's doing tough love, but he's doing it in a really aggressive way.
What a jerk.
It's
men don't cry, Daniel.
Kinda, yeah. He's good at crying. He can cry on camera. It's good emotional overacting. Which is Japanese children's television is entertaining because the actors get to throw themselves into the acting and go so far that it's great. It's fun. But this feels like a problem that should be drug out over 2 episodes. Like, oh, I can't fight, there's a problem, and then next episode I have to man up and return to the team, but they're doing it all in one episode to get it done. So at the end of the episode, he does go because his older brother yelled at him. It's like, you gotta be on the team! Suck it up! Okay, fine, whatever. So he does save the day at the end by because the actual plan of the monster wasn't just shooting bow and arrows at buildings and blowing them up. He was releasing a shit ton of tiny bugs under the ground, which were causing earthquakes. So many insects just digging up the countryside, and he was controlling them by plucking the string on his bow because it had a rod that stuck into the ground. Mm-hmm. And he's defeated by the Yellow Ranger without transforming, just throws a yellow boomerang that cuts the bow and arrow in half. And the day is saved. And of course they blow up the monster and he gets big, and then they blow him up again. And surprise, the little boy can paint at the end and draws a little painting of the Power Rangers. Like, yay, thanks for saving me, although you did injure me, and I hope you're paying my medical costs. Oh wait, no, I think we have better healthcare in Japan, so I'm fine. The end.
The end.
It's well, a lot of the episodes now that we're in the middle of the series are Ranger-specific. It's not a great Ranger-specific episode, but at least it's yellow, so I kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like Yellow Rangers.
All right, so I think that about does it for this week, and we will be back next week with even more Robots in Disguise action on the second half of the pilot. And until then, you can find us all over the internet. We are on Twitter, we're on Facebook, and we have a Patreon.
Yes, we are hosted on iaconunderground.net, where we have a Patreon set up to help with hosting and other expenses. That is at patreon.com/iaconunderground. Every month we do a special episode where we talk about some interesting thing. Recently we've done GoBots, and not the ones that we did in between seasons. The other kind of GoBots. No, the other ones. We used to do movies in the before times.
Yes, back when movies were a thing that came out in theaters.
Yeah.
When theaters were a thing.
Yeah, theaters were a thing that existed. So we will figure out what we're doing for our next one soon, TM. But in the meantime, for as little as $1 a month, you can get access to all of our previous episodes as well.
So until next time, I'm Rob.
I'm Jen.
And I'm David.